Okay, it is 9 o'clock. The date is April 22nd. This is the time and place set for tobacco products, hearings regarding the sale of tobacco products to minors, commonly referred to as tobacco compliance hearings. My name is Scott Diamond. I'm the judge of the Fargo Municipal Court. These are non-criminal proceedings in which the city has the burden of proof. In this case, the city has to prove it by a preponderance of the evidence, not reasonable doubt or mere preponderance of the evidence. This is a public hearing, meaning anyone who wishes to speak regarding any of these matters, we have 5 matters today, any member of the public who wishes to speak regarding any of these matters may do so. At the conclusion of the hearing today, I will issue an oral finding, and then that will be followed up with a written findings of fact, conclusion of law, and order regarding the hearing today. Any order issued by the court is appealable as allowed by law. So 5 matters today. We'll start with Family Dollar. Is there anyone here from Family Dollar? Seeing no one, I will recall that one at the end, and we'll move on to Family Fare. Sir, you're here for Family Fare?
Yes.
Please have a seat right at the table there. And your name?
Ron Eberhardt.
And your position with the store?
Store director.
So this is the time and place set for hearing regarding the sale of tobacco products from a store employee from Family Fare. I have in my file a copy of the notice that was sent. Looks like it was delivered March 14th. So notice was provided of today's hearing, and I find it was provided at least 15 days prior to this today's hearing. With regard to the allegation of a sale of tobacco product to a minor on behalf of the store, are you prepared to admit or deny that allegation?
Admit.
And Mr. Eberhardt, is this store licensed to sell tobacco products by the state of North Dakota
Yes.
and sells tobacco products within the city of Fargo?
Yes.
So this is the procedure. We'll sort of hear from the city first, and then after that, I'll give you an opportunity to comment on anything that they say. Mr. Wisher, your understanding of what happened?
Factual basis, Your Honor, is on March 2nd, 2022, Officer Lindstedt with the Fargo Police Department and an individual under the age of 21 did a compliance check. The individual under 21 went inside the Family Fare located at 724 North University, North Dakota, or Fargo, North Dakota, asked for and purchased, looks like some cigarettes, Marlboro brand.
Is that your understanding of what happened?
It is.
And were you present at the time in question?
I was not.
You agree with their statement of the facts?
I do.
Anything else you sort of want to tell me about it, or?
Just that we have counseled that individual and retrained them along with the rest of our staff that cashiers and has the opportunity to sell tobacco products. They have filled out a read and sign that they've acknowledged the training. We have also decided to go ahead and do some random audits to just reinsure that these people are taking IDs as required by our policy. When they onboard with us, there are documents that they sign about alcohol and tobacco sales that it is illegal to sell to anyone under 21 years of age, and that it's our expectations that anyone who looks under 40 is carded for tobacco products.
Sure. Is there any member of the public that wishes to comment regarding this matter? Hearing none, court makes the following findings. I do find that an offense occurred. I find it is a first offense.
Judge, I do have a comment on the sentencing recommendation. This is alleged to be a second offense within the probationary period. A previous offense alleged
I'm sorry, second offense, yeah.
alleged to have occurred on September 22nd, 2021. So this would be a 3-day suspension and a $500 administrative penalty.
So the court does find there was a prior within the prior 12-month period, and that the store was within a probationary period at the time, so it is a second offense. The penalty for a second offense is a $500 administrative penalty, and the court shall suspend the license of the store for a 3-day period. So what'll happen is I'll issue an order that'll contain the 3 days that the store's license is suspended, and you'll get that in the mail regarding that. I do thank you for coming, sir.
Thank you.
Fleet Farm Gas Mart. Sir, you're here on behalf of Fleet Farm?
Yes.
You can have a seat. And your name, sir?
Dan Carlson.
And your position with the Fleet Farm?
General Manager.
So again, the allegation here is a sale of tobacco products to a minor. And on behalf of the store, are you prepared to admit or deny that allegation?
Admit.
So I do have within my file a copy of the notice that was sent. It appears it was signed for on March 12th, so I do find that the notice was provided at least 15 days prior to today's hearing. And is Fleet Farm licensed to sell tobacco products by the state of North Dakota
Yes, sir.
and sells tobacco products within the city of Fargo?
Yes, sir.
So again, we'll hear from the city prosecutor first, then I'll give you an opportunity to comment after he explains what happened.
On March 2nd, 2022, Officer Duncan with the Fargo Police Department and an individual under the age of 21 conducted a compliance check at the Fleet Farm location located on 36th Street South, Fargo, North Dakota. The individual under 21 entered the store, asked for and was able to purchase Newport brand cigarettes valued at about $9.
Is that what happened?
Yes, sir.
Do you agree with their statement of the facts?
Yes, sir.
Anything else you want to tell me about it, or?
No, sir. That lady made a mistake, and we did go over everything with her and retrained everyone down at our convenience store.
Is there any member of the public that wishes to comment regarding this matter? Hearing none, we'll close the evidentiary portion of the hearing. The court makes the following finding. I do find if a violation occurred, it is a first offense. The penalty for a first offense is a $500 fine. In addition, the store's license will be placed into a probationary period for 12 months. And if there is a sale of tobacco products within that 12-month period, the store's license can be suspended. So you'll get a copy of that in the mail. I thank you for coming today.
Thank you, sir.
Holiday Station Stores? Good morning, sir. Your name?
Stephen Langstaff,
And can you spell your last name, sir?
Langstaff.
And your position with Holiday Station Stores?
I'm store manager.
So the allegation here is that an employee from Holiday Station Stores sold tobacco products to a minor. On behalf of the store, are you prepared to admit or deny that allegation?
Amit.
I have within my file a copy of the notice that was sent. And I do find that it was sent at least 15 days prior to today's hearing. So Holiday Station Stores, is that store licensed to sell tobacco products by the state of North Dakota
Yes,
and sells tobacco products within the city of Fargo?
yes.
So again, we'll hear from the city prosecutor first, and then after that, I'll give you an opportunity to comment on anything that he says. Mr. Wisher?
On March 2nd, 2022, Officer Lindstedt with the Fargo Police Department and an individual under the age of 21 conducted a tobacco compliance check at the Holiday Station located at 101 North University Drive, Fargo, North Dakota. The individual under the age of 21 entered the store and was able to purchase some cigarettes, specifically Marlboro brand. This is alleged to be a second offense, with a prior offense occurring in the probationary period back on September 22nd, 2021.
Sir, is that your understanding of what happened?
Yep.
Anything else you want to tell me about it?
Our policy at the store is obviously to card everybody over 40. So to counteract this, what we have implemented, or I have implemented, is every shift, they sign a acknowledgement that they card everybody that seems under 40. They don't just do it once every day they work, they sign the slip. And then, and obviously punishment for failing a compliance check is termination.
Okay. Anything else you want to tell me about it?
That's about it.
Is there any other member of the public that wishes to comment regarding this matter? Hearing none, we'll close the evidentiary portion of this hearing. The court makes the following finding. I do find that an offense occurred. I do find there is a prior offense. The store was under the probationary period at the time of this offense. So it is a second offense. The penalty for a second offense is a $500 fine, a continuation of the probationary period, and then the store's license will be suspended for 3 days. So again, as I explained, I'll put together an order that will include the 3 days that the store's license is suspended, and you'll get that in the mail. So I do thank you for coming today, sir. Staymart Travel Plaza.
Morning.
Good morning, sir. Your name?
Kelly Bush.
I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
Kelly Bush.
And Mr. Bush, what is your position with Staymart Travel Plaza?
General Manager.
So, sir, the allegation here today is that there was a sale of tobacco product from a Staymart Travel Plaza employee and the sale was to a minor. On behalf of the store, are you prepared to admit or deny the allegation?
Admit.
I have within my file it looks like I don't have a copy of the notice. Mr. Wishart, are you aware of whether notice was provided for today's hearing?
Yes, permission to approach?
Yeah, you may approach. Thank you. So now within my file, I have a copy of the notice that was sent. It was signed for March 14th, so I do find that the notice was provided and was provided at least 15 days prior to today's hearing. Mr. Bush, is Staymart Travel Plaza licensed to sell tobacco products by the state of North Dakota?
Yes.
And does it sell tobacco products within the city of Fargo?
Yes.
So we'll hear from the city prosecutor first regarding the facts, and then I'll give you an opportunity to comment if you wish to do so. Mr. Busher.
On March 2nd, 2022, Officer Lindstedt with the Fargo Police Department and an individual under the age of 21 conducted a tobacco compliance check at Staymart located at 3500 12th Avenue North, Fargo, North Dakota. The individual under the age of 21 entered the store and was able to purchase some cigarettes, specifically Marlboro brand, valued at about $6.80. This is alleged to be a second offense within the probationary period, with the prior occurring on December 1st, 2021.
Mr. Bush, do you agree with their statement of the facts?
Yes.
Anything you would like to tell me about it?
The employee is no longer with us, and we have retrained. We have videos that they watch, signed forms that they watch. So, and we right now we're carding everybody. Everybody that comes in, we have to enter their ID into the scan it or enter their birth date into the register.
Okay. Anything else you'd like to tell me?
No.
Is there any member of the public that wishes to comment regarding this matter? Hearing none, we'll close the evidentiary portion of the hearing. The court makes the following findings. I do find that an offense occurred. I do find that at the time of this offense, the store's license was under a probationary period, so this is a second offense. Again, as you heard me explain, the penalty for a second offense is an additional $500 fine. The store's probationary period will be extended, and the store's license will be suspended for 3 days. So all that information will be put together in the order, and you'll get a copy of that in the mail.
All right. Thank you.
I thank you for coming, sir. And then we'll go back to the very first one we called this morning, Family Dollar. Is there anyone here on behalf of Family Dollar? Hearing none, we will conduct the hearing. I do have within my file a copy of the notice that was sent. The notice was signed for on April 4th, and that is at least 15 days prior to today's hearing. Mr. Wisher, is it your understanding that the store is licensed to sell tobacco products by the state of North Dakota
Yes,
and sells tobacco products within the city of Fargo?
yes.
Why don't you explain to me what happened?
On March 2nd, 2022, Officer Lindstedt, an officer with the Fargo Police Department, and an individual under the age of 21 conducted a tobacco compliance check at Family Dollar located at 2820 North Broadway, Fargo, North Dakota. The individual under the age of 21 entered the store and purchased cigarettes, specifically some Marlboro brand valued at about $17. Alleged to be a first offense.
Is there any member of the public that wishes to comment regarding this matter? Hearing none, we'll close the evidentiary portion of this hearing. I do find a violation occurred. It is a first offense. And so we'll issue an order and send them a copy of the order. That concludes all of the hearings today, so we'll go off the record, and I thank you all for coming.